U.S. not flying any balloon over China, White House.
Here's a summary of the article.
The White House on Monday denied Beijing's accusation that the United States has been sending balloons over China to conduct surveillance, as tensions about espionage rise between the two superpowers. Any claim that the U.S. government operates surveillance balloons over the PRC is false, National Security Council spokesperson Adrian Watson said on Twitter. It is China that has a high-altitude surveillance balloon program for intelligence collection, that it has used to violate the sovereignty of the U.S. and over 40 countries across 5 continents. Earlier Monday, China hit back against U.S. charges of balloon espionage, accusing the United States of having sent more than 10 balloons into its airspace since January 2022. Washington's response marked the latest development in an increasingly tense saga that included the downing of an alleged Chinese spy balloon off the coast of South Carolina earlier this month, after it had traversed much of the United States. The U.S. military subsequently shot down 3 other unidentified objects over North America in recent days, sparking widespread jitters and speculation as to their origins. On Monday, White House spokesman John Kirby said U.S. authorities haven't been able to gain access yet to the latest 3 objects shot down, due largely to weather conditions which have slowed search and recovery operations.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I believe the US has upgraded their balloon force to mostly dirigibles flown by pilots wearing monocles.
Don't worry, we've got an army of people trained by the Balloons Tower Defense Games. The US is ready for anything the balloons got for them.
I am gonna need a couple banana farms, some ninja monkeys and at least 3 super monkeys to make a paragon.
No you.
The older I get, the more I realize we never really leave the school playground.
The jungle.
There's a reason they refer to it as the jungle, Jim. And #X200B. Never could understand why they called me Jim, though.
I may be mistaken, but doesn't the jet stream generally go from China to the US, which is why a lot of China's pollution travels to the West Coast? Edit, I find China's accusation hilarious, as if these supposed balloons have a giant USA #1 flag plastered on its side identifying the country of origin. China on the other hand literally admitted it was their spy balloon by requesting it back.
Yes, balloons going across China would have to be launched in Russia or go across Russia. This is a remarkably stupid claim by China.
They don't have to be launched from Russia. Very easily could have been from one of the many bases in the Middle East. Benefit of balloons over spy satellites is they're less predictable. Satellites' rotation is known and can be timed to hide things if necessary. Balloons less so. Still, imagine the US has a better spy network than needing balloons over China.
I've been wondering this whole time why spy balloons would even be considered in the 21st century. Thanks for explaining. It still seems like it's not worth the international incidents they cause for that extra sliver of intelligence you might get from them.
By traveling closer to their intended targets than satellites, they can gather radio data that would be too far away to detect in orbit. Balloons are also less threatening than airplanes or drones and are generally considered non-combat vehicles, and so are less of a priority to shoot down, as seen recently by the one we all watched float over the entire USA before being brought down. As far as political problems go, we're seeing how puerile politicians can be. The official responses have pretty much been, "No, you did it first. Gimme my toy back."
Until recent changes, the US defense systems weren't even on the lookout for balloons. Their speed isn't fast, and they have a minimal radar cross-section. So they wouldn't be considered a threat if they were detected at all.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.